Hi there, my name is Chris, also known as Chris Gloom on the Nanowrimo forums, and I am Saturday, the man named Saturday. So I've been doing Nanowrimo for a couple of years and have never made it past like 5,000 words, ever. I always got to like maybe the 4th day, maybe the 3rd, and just quit. Also because all these other years I never really outlined. Like not even the tiniest bit of outlining. So I would just kind of roll along pantsing on an idea, and then I'd get to a point where I didn't quite know what was going to come next, and that was it. I stopped. I had no idea what to do, so I stopped. This year it's going very differently. Mostly because I've got notes. So many notes. So with these notes, I'm trying to kind of figure out what I'm even doing at all in my story. And it's going okay. As far as my personal novel troubles, I'm basically having to rewrite my plot almost every other scene as things get more and more complicated, and I'm trying to like tie them into each other. Characters get names, and when they get names I feel like they have to be brought in later and tied together to things. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. Woohoo! A lot of my favorite writers are people who are really heavily imagistic, like Italo Calvino and Charles Baudelaire, and people who are kind of also a little twisted, like Marquis de Sade and Georges Bataille. And so I really like writing stuff that gets really sadistic or really weird and sexual. And so my novel is based around this drug that you take in order to hallucinate and participate in strange fighting tournaments. I got this idea partially from playing way too much Super Smash Brothers, and also really wanting a vehicle to have like crazy trip out fight scenes, because I think those are really, really fun to write, and it's what I'm interested in as a reader as well. So that's what I'm going for. I'm doing this video right now tonight instead of tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing an activity which lends itself to writing, namely a road trip, but does not lend itself easily to vlogging. So that's why I'm doing this tonight, and trying to probably catch up on writing tomorrow. It's crazy. All of Nanowrimo is crazy. I feel like every single day it's a new challenge, at least personally for me, because like some of the rest of you, writing a ton every day does not come easily for me. Specifically focusing every day does not come easily for me. I'm very much like a creative fervor kind of guy, and so I get into stuff and then I want to follow it straight through. I want to go straight through with it, just like vlogs. Vlogs are really good for me because you film them, you edit them, you upload them, and then people see them. So it's like, alright, work, 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 reward. For Nanowrimo, it's more like work, 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 work. At the end of November, reward? Question mark? Because then you have to edit the pile of stuff you just wrote? I don't know. But I am very much aware that that's basically the only way that novels get written. So, I'm gonna do it. I would also like to mention a good resource that I personally have come across, and I think other people might be interested in. When I went to college for creative writing. But I went to a college that was focused more on the literary side of things, and so basically I didn't have very much genre education, and that's kind of what I find myself writing more and more. So I would suggest all you guys, if you have some time to kill, to watch Brandon Sanderson, the sci-fi writer. He has a great lecture series up from BYU on YouTube, and I think it's a really valuable resource. I'm like almost done watching all of them, and they're all like an hour and a half, and it's super interesting to me to get like really good education on how to do genre plot-driven stuff, which has always been what I want to do, but it's something that I've only gotten maybe a class worth of education in, so it's kind of difficult to try to attempt without knowing like, oh, okay, these are the tropes, these are the try-fail cycles, this is what you're trying to do with all this stuff. So I would super recommend that. This is Chris Gloom, Saturday, signing out. Happy NaNoWrimo, keep writing, and DFTBA.